depending on him to keep him up. We got the Invisible Woman plus the Luna. This is going to be good for some good
percent and climbing. And as you see, manually on the high ground on the other side, forcing eyes to look in different direction, making a play on to the back, and immediately going to be taking out.
So far, so good.
Down main, but it really shows the importance of the understanding of this game as we pop immediately. Terra going to be using the ultimate back and forth on both sides. Which Star-Lord is going to get the first pick, and down goes Abs with a great takedown as manually falls as well. Terra on an absolute tear, if you will.
To signal to Len that is the moment to engage. But really, 100 Thieves aren't just going to sit by and let that happen. I like the early initiative of the Galactic Legend, and although there was maybe some cover, it really didn't affect someone like Terra, who pounced.
On the side of Rad Esports right now with ultimates. Let's see how this next fight shakes out.
Immediately Vinny and forces out the fate of both worlds, but this could be a good fight, one of the best chances when there's only 1 minute left from Abs. And there's the Eye of Agamotto that may have just been blocked, and here's the response from the defense, but there's some ults from the side of Rad Esports.
Manually going to be taking out Delena initially. Terra going to trade right back with Manually as it does even out the numbers. One down on both sides. They are going to be pressing right now. And oh, another pick from Vinny on to Len as the numbers go in the side of 100.
Going down, and Rad Esports are trying to scratch out that armor that we were talking about from 100 Thieves, and it's just not really going well.
Yeah, it's getting difficult here. You're starting to see the panic set in right as Terra is going to take out Len again. Spenny going to fall to the arms of Vinny, making that happen once more. They are staggering now, and it's just a matter of making sure they can fall or try to tuck. They are trying to get on point. They do manage to get on point as Chime falls. Abs falls, at 100 Thieves are going to be holding them at point one. Situation, you could tell just by the way they were playing. They were composed, they were slow, they understood when things needed to happen instead of just forcing ultimates at the wrong time.
Have an insane defense. Rad did get some of that objective done, but Terra, the solo player, already being aggressive on the front end, forcing the other Star-Lord to disengage early, and did force the teleport back from the Hela, so good space from Terra. The ults from 100 Thieves, this could be what breaks open the point and possibly gives them the map win, which would be series point in this best of 3, and they're already speeding on in. Fate of both worlds at the ready, gonna be popped soon there from 100 Thieves.
Yeah, here we see Delena. You're talking about that 1v1 battle between the two of them, and there it goes as it is showcased. Delena gonna get one, not only one, but two as Connie falls. Spenny gonna fall to the side of Vinny. Delena taking 3, getting a triple. Will they be getting more KOs? TTK trying to pop a panic. I have Agamotto. No, it doesn't matter. It is gonna be over for this side of Rad Esports as 100 Thieves take home the first round W.
But coordination, just looking at the stats, kind of Delena versus Manually, that's going to be the matchup.
I was hoping we might see, and we could potentially see the Rocket play here, but I'm not 100% sure we're going to see when this match actually starts. But I'd be into that Rocket Punisher. It's been a minute since we saw. You better hope your Invis has that push ready. I mean, one of the counters for Wolverine alone is going to be that push and pull away to try to ensure your Vanguard gets a little bit more space without constantly being in the danger zone. As we see Rad here pressing in Len, gonna try to buy some space with the walls, press forward, but they are just getting held in, locked in early by 100 Thieves. It must have been the teleport play as possible, and here we go as the Wolverine. Terra trying to find the big tree, but takes Len back, starts dicing up, and down goes one.
Oh, it's really tough. Like, Rad are trying to set up around these Groot walls, and then you're just playing ring around the Rosie, and this Wolverine is already getting fantastic kidnaps, and when it rains, it pours. 100 Thieves then just dump in all their damage. And Rad really got to have a setup, and they got to be quicker. It's around this Ironwood wall from Len, and really centering your fight around that. It's going to provide that.
Favor here of 100 Thieves who do have 4 ultimates ready. Harvey is going to have to pop his. There goes the Agamotto for TTK. They are going to make a playoff, and his Abs goes down. Here comes the backside push, and there goes 4 as 100 Thieves are at 70% on the point.
The key Eye of Agamotto for TTK to catch Abs at 99% to the fate of both worlds. If Abs would have lived, they could have turned around that fight with the ultimate. And now you have the Groot that could also block people. You want to worry about getting eliminations on the other side. And what is Terra doing?
An insane takedown. Terra is going to remove one. Rat going to turn that around though, get the pick on Terra and Delena as numbers are in their favor, but unfortunately not enough to get to the point on time. And the first one is going to go to 100 Thieves.
What is Terra doing? Everything. It's your typical Wolverine experience. They're either feeding or
Yeah, you got to have some screws loose to be a Wolverine player. You got to be
Right?
willing to risk it all. And yeah, they are not afraid to do that as here we go for point 2. Going to make the space. Will there be a teleport play off the rip? Yes, TTK going to start that right now. Wolverine on his own as is tradition. A little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a loose cannon as you need to be. And here we go for the first fight onto the right side. The ultimates in favor here of Rad Esports, but the spacing in favor of 100 Thieves. TTK buying the shield. Going to reset here and use some natural cover, and down goes Connie up in the sky with Hela as they begin to put more pressure on. Down goes 2 and 3, and just like that, Zelena gonna showcase how strong Hela can be in the sky.
You take an L if you're Rad, but you wish you pushed the envelope a little bit better on the previous round, because what's so unique about this game is that you can carry over this from front to back while worrying about where Vinny is going to set up these walls and who's going to kidnap you. And as Groot, I'm having a bad time. On top of the Luna freeze during that kidnap is insane teamwork from 100 Thieves.
Yeah, we do see a change here as we hop over an Eye of Agamotto. The team is a really good position, similar to what Terra's doing here, using your third point of view perspective to jump over and make a play, and they are going to take down 1 as Connie falls early. Make that 2. Chime goes down on the Wolverine, did switch off that storm there. The Groot ultimate's out, and it's not going to matter as Len falls too, and just like that, the fight going in the favor of 100 Thieves, cleaning up the rest of the squad, and that's going to be a W for 100 Thieves.
A W with a capital. Okay, there's a teleport for a last second touch from Rad. Gotta commend the effort to try and stick to the same compositions to force the Groot mirror instead of worrying about the Venom, but there was no changes to the Duelist. There wasn't an answer to the Wolverine, and that was a tough hill to climb, like Mount Everest for Rad Esports. I think Shin Shibuya was a lot more, may well be the best team in North America.
Yeah, I mean, it's a terrifying stat line here. You do see the final hits. Selena once again getting 10, Terra with 7. Obviously, both Vanguards clutching up here and getting some as well. And just...